Well, here I am on my way to Washington after a month recess, where I did many of my town meetings. Really, I love August because I get to be in Wisconsin. But I'm ready to go back, and I got to tell you that I really was thrilled with meeting with you yesterday, and not just being a politician, which I am. It was very moving to me to think of the fact that you're all going to these races, that you're from all over the country. And it's just exactly what I would hope at this point in my career I'm trying to do, which is, I was asked yesterday, what is progressive? And I gave this very history of progressivism professor, wonky.
In order to serve, he was still talking.
But the fact is, I'm from a tradition, and one thing you'll find, we all have our egos, and I certainly have mine. The older you get, hopefully, the less you're into your own, what you're about. You're more into what's going to happen after you. And you see, I was given a heritage of progressivism and good government and compassion in terms of the Wisconsin progressive tradition. I'm just a descendant of that. Just about everything I do is consistent with that tradition. And so you think, well, why is Russ Feingold the way he is? Why is he different than the others? It's because of the Wisconsin progressive tradition. And the fact that you're going to sort of be talking about this, being trained in it, both the ideology, but especially the techniques of it, and then carrying it to the rest of the country, it makes me feel very good. You see, when I was your age, I had various inspirations that made me want to do this for a career. And I've been on and off, basically doing it ever since. I hope you do the same. You will think about the fact that you were here doing this 30 years from now, and you're running some huge human rights group or running for office or whatever you're doing. You will think about the moments where you first sort of cut your eye teeth and learned, and maybe many of you may have already done many of these things, but the fact that you're going to critical races is a big deal. And they are critical races. And you are campaigning almost exclusively for people that are, in my view, not just happen to be Democrats, but people that really can change the course of the Democratic Party and thereby change the course of the country. I assume you know very well my reservations about the Democratic Leadership Council and some of the other things that have been done to the party that I think has tended to cut off the lifeblood and the enthusiasm of the base. We've tested this. We've tested this in all 72 counties every year here in Wisconsin. The message is consistent from people. We've been to 16 states around the country, and what people say is the same, is they want us to stand up for some kind of values and beliefs, to not be afraid of the political downside of that. I happen to think, based on my career, I started when I was 29. I'm 53. I've taken this approach all the time, and I've won every time. It hasn't been easy always. But the reputation that I have gotten is consistent with that message, which is people really want to know that you believe in something.